Hi. Today, we are going to study the temps présent, the present tense. Let's have a look at the objectives. By the end of this lesson, people will be able to identify the group 1, 2, and 3 verbs. Also, conjugate group 1, 2, and 3 verbs in the present tense. Let's have a look at group 1 verbs in the present tense. Today, we are going to learn how to conjugate the first group verbs in the present tense. That's how to conjugate the regular verbs ER in the present tense. In French, we have 3 different groups of verbs. The ER and the IR verbs are known as regular verbs, and the rest, OIR, RE, etc., are irregular verbs. We understand why we say regular verbs. Regular verbs are verbs that end in an infinitive form ER. Examples: chanter, to sing; regarder, to watch. Have a look at the ending of the verbs that you have on your screen. They end same ER, ER. Exception, aller. Aller also ends in ER, but this one does not fall within the rules of the regular verbs. That's why we say it is an exception. It means to go. The ER, except for the verb aller, are regular verbs. They are all conjugated in the same way. They follow the same pattern. Exception, the following verbs aller, to go, and verbs that end in CER and GER. Their conjugation somehow differ, but their ending does not change. We'll have a look at all this. It is almost the same. This is the format of how to conjugate the regular verbs ER in the present tense. Let's have a look at it. Examples: the verb chanter, to sing. You need to drop the ER and add the following endings: E, ES, ONS, EZ, ENT to the stem. Chanter, to sing. You say, je chante, I sing. This is the present. Tu chantes, you sing. Vous chantez, you sing. Il chante, he sings. Il chante, they sing. That's the plural I'm giving you. Elle chante, she sings. Elle chante, they sing. Nous chantons, we sing. Now, remember that in French, we don't have such as an ing form. We don't have it. Because in French, you can say, I am going. The French, we don't have that ing form. Do not try to put the verb in ing form in the present. Do not try to put the verb ing form for like I am singing. Just straight put it in the present simple tense, I sing. The difference here is with nous, where we have the sound on, and vous, the sound a. Examples: regarder, to watch. Drop the ER of regarder and add on for nous, that is we. We say, nous regardons, we watch, or we are watching. Regarder, to watch. I'm going to conjugate regarder. Je regarde. Tu regardes. Il regarde. Elle regarde. On regarde. Nous regardons. Vous regardez. Il regarde. Elle regarde. Kindly have a look at the conjugation from chanter to regarder. You can notice that they keep the same stem throughout and just add the same ending. It means that these verbs belong to the first group as well as regular verbs. That's why we say they are regular verbs. Let's conjugate manger, which is one of the exceptions here. What makes it to be an exception? It has GER at the end. It has the same pattern with nous, except with nous. For example, we say manger, to eat. which has a change in conjugation with nous, oui. Look at the conjugation here. Je mange, tu manges, il mange, elle mange, on mange. Nous mangeons, vous mangez, il mange, elle mange. When look at the nous mangeons, there's an E there. The E does not sound to say nous mangeons, like how some people pronounce it. But you say nous mangeons, simply because the G is before a vowel like O. If you do not bring the E, the G will sound K to give you the sound mangon, which is not correct because the stem does not give the sound K, it is J. So therefore, we need to put an E there to have the sound J. Here you drop the ER and add the following ending. E, ES, on, that is ONS, EZ, ENT, ENT to the stem. For nous, you need to bring an E between the G and the O to make it sound J in front of O, A, U. Just note something here. In French, we have 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, U. And in French, the 3 vowels like the A, the O, and the U, when you want to conjugate it, when you want to conjugate a verb in the first person plural, which is nous, and you see that we have a J in the verb, kindly put an E before you bring the letter that follows. Be it A, be it O, be it U. Example, commencer. Let's have another example here. That is the 2, commencer, because you spoke about the GER and the CER. The exception with any verb ending in CER as commencer to begin, change is likely to be. You need to change the C into cedilla so that we have the sound S with O. You need to change the C into cedilla so that you have the sound S with O. Example, je commence. You hear the sound S. Tu commences. Il commence. Elle commence. On commence. Nous commençons. Vous commencez. Il commence. Elle commence. The C before the O for the nous has been changed into cedilla simply because with letters like O, A, U, if you do not change the C into cedilla, you get the sound K, like coffee. So the nous commençons will be pronounced nous commençons, which is not right. So note that at any point in time when you are doing such conjugation, pay attention to the verb. If it is CER, make sure you bring a cedilla. If it is GER like manger, make sure you bring an E before the O. What you need to do for the regular verbs ER is to drop the ER and add the following endings, as I have already mentioned them in the brackets to the stem. Practice. Put the following verbs in the present tense. I'm going to display the sentences and together we are going to put them in the present tense. Ready? You see the G apostrophe, the verb is adorer. And as we all know, when the verb begins with a vowel, for the first person plural, you take the A off and you add apostrophe. So you say, j'adore la musique française. I love French music. Nous jouons au foot. We play football. For French, we will say football, the same word, we say foot in French. Nous aimons la musique, sorry, vous aimez la musique texane. Vous aimez la musique texane. You like Texan music. Quelle sorte de musique est-ce que tu aimes? What kind of music do you like? You see, the M takes an S at the end because of the T. Tammy déteste les sports. Tammy hates sports. Joe Bob joue de la guitare. Joe Bob plays guitar. Est-ce que tu joues du piano? Do you play piano? Joe Bob cherche son ami Corey. Tammy et Beth regardent la télévision. Tammy étudie le français. Texte est ami, ils habitent à Austin. Tammy étudie le français. You just brought the same words, the same sentence to see whether you'll be able to get the correct answer as well. All right. You've seen how you're able to conjugate the verb ER, that's first group verb, in the present tense. You just need to drop the ER, which end the verb, and add the followings like E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT to the stem, and you have your way. But when the verb is like manger, where you have je, make sure when you reach nous, you add an E before the O and S. If it is commencer, a verb like commencer, which you have the C before the ER on the nous, make sure you bring the cedilla instead of the C. If not, you get the sound K. All right, this is the end of the lesson on first group verb. In the next lesson, we shall have a look at the group 2 verbs. Do not go anywhere, just meet me. Merci, au revoir, à bientôt. Bye bye.